Hello everyone, my name is Silverweed and welcome to Star Stable Online. So it's been a while since I've been here, I'm aware of that and I apologize for that in case any of you were missing it. I have actually been playing on my own. I find it a rather enjoyable game, to tell you the truth. Despite that it's a host game for girls basically, but you know, I suppose I'm a girl as well, so it makes sense. But a brand new update, a very large one and a very interesting one just hit the game, which is called the Wild Horse update. I think they just refer to it as a wild update, really. It's going to be a wild update. And this just got out, so apparently you can now play as a wild horse without a rider. It's not that the rider goes away, but it's hidden, and you will be able to play as your horse. Which is something that's really incredible because it's something people have been asking for and something that people have been deleting files to actually get. They've been deleting the actual game files that is your character to get a chance to ride a wild horse, and then you know it's something that the game community wants. So it's really nice to see that they are abiding into this and actually listening to the fans, because this is really a dream come true. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently you go into options and you go to creative, and right here it says wild horse. Become a wild horse and show other wild horses, so you can actually decide whether you want to only see your own as wild or if you want to see if anyone else is wild. So that's really cool. I think that's really a nice feature. I wouldn't imagine in my wildest dreams that they would actually do this. But I have my horse right here, Loki Magic, and he is a Black Morgan Stallion, and I think we're gonna try to make him wild actually. And he keeps his tag on. I was doubting whether they would keep the tag on and the saddle and everything, but they do. So it kind of looks like he threw off his rider and now he's running wild. But I also want to see other wild horses. So this is just outstanding for people that are role playing and just in general to, you know, live it. I think you can still do quests because you're still technically there. You're just invincible. Let me see if I can demount him, and then I come back when I demount him. That is outstanding. Let me check if I can do it while I'm not on him. I can. So as soon as you mount him, that is when you disappear. That is really good. That is very nice. That is quite marvelous, if I should say so myself. So you actually are a wild horse, and if you want to be completely wild, there's one over here that's also wild in the box, you can just take off your tag and then you will be a wild horse. There's a wild one coming in right now. This is so much fun. Alright, so now Loki is a completely wild horse. I would have named him Loki if I could, but you only have the options that the game gives you, so I was figuring Loki Magic would be the closest one to that. So Loki is a wild horse now. And he looks stunning. He looks really cool and very fun. I cannot even... This is so cool. Let's try to get up in a higher pace because we are a wild horse now, even though we're actually riding him. The only downside to it is that if you take your tag off, of course your horse is going to be slower, despite the fact that it's wild. But you know, that's just, you know, you can just keep the tag on in case and just looks like he ditched his rider somewhere in a freaking valley somewhere or something. I threw him off and just like bye. But that's so cool. And this is something that's gonna work with all horses, every single horse. So if you have Spirit, for example, you can now be Spirit. You can just ride around as Spirit. I mean, how amazing is that? That's the dream. You're a freaking Spirit and you're running wild and free in a game, just like we would see in the movie and the series as well, if you have seen any of that. Actually, he's not so free in the series, is he? Well, that depends on how you look at it. So you can do this. You cannot do quest when you get off. You can do the quest, and then when you get back on your horse, you will have to see your avatar again, your character, which I don't think is... I mean, I don't think it matters too much because, of course, your horse can interact with other people and can speak and whatnot. So I would say that's fair. So there's a wild one here going in, and there's a wild one coming out there. People are really embracing this already. It's really fun. It's really fun. So now I can interact with it. Oh my goodness! That is incredible. So now I can just stand here and look like a horse. It's just a part of the stable. Hello there, guys. What's going on? I'm just a horse. Everybody having fun, eh? Alright. Looking good. But actually I also want to show you all my new horses, because I got a rather amazing arsenal of horses since the last time you saw me. And I think it'll be interesting for you guys to see, because I got so many, and no, I'm not ashamed by it, because I do like this game. I would consider it a guilty pleasure. I think I find it rather enjoyable, and with this new wild horse feature, it's just, you know, that much more incredible. Like, see, we're communicating and speaking high. It's like horses talking to each other. That's so incredible. Alright, so here we go. Do not be intimidated, because I do have rather many horses, one expansion as well in the stable, to just get a room for them. I don't know what to tell you. They're beautiful. Let's just go by them, like, if you want to see them. I hope you will, because I like them. So they're beautiful horses. Where would you not want to see them? So this is Spirit Rain, and in my messed up little mind, I figured that this would be the offspring of Rain and Spirit, because this is a Mustang I got from my app, actually the Star Stable Horses app on the phone. So this is a very nice horse. I absolutely love the look of it. It looks so gentle, and the colors just really go well together to me. The light in the mane combining with the black. I absolutely adore it. So here's a Mustang and the male stallion. And here we have Phantom Runner, which is an Arabian horse. He's a male. He is not a stallion. He is castrated. And yes, I have this listed for every single one of my horses, so do not mind me. And he likes pink and blue for some reason I cannot explain, but he likes that, and he should just wear that, because he's my little boy and he can do as he pleases. And then we have Moon Gazer, which is stallion as well. Most of them are males, you will see that very quickly. And he is my fastest horse, or he's gonna be my fastest horse, because the American quarter horse is the fastest in the game, as far as I have, you know, discovered and talked to people and figured out. So he's there. He's a very fast horse. His hair is tied up, so he can be extra swift, not be distracted. Here we have my Libisana. Is that how you pronounce it? Because in my original tongue it's Libisana, but Libby, I would call it that, a Libisana. I don't know where the name originated actually, and pardon my pronunciation, but he is my pride and joy. I found him absolutely adorable. He's called Noble Hoof because he looks so very noble, and it's a very gorgeous horse. And I absolutely adore him. I have to level him up more. He's only level 5. Most of my horses are low level, because I got a lot, and I forgot how to I forgot to level them individually. Here we have Spirit Mother, because once more in my stupid little mind I have figured out that this is the mother of Spirit, even though she's a pony. But yeah, she is. She looks very much like Spirit's mother. You cannot deny that. I mean, it's uncanny. So she's here. And she's a pony, so she's rather slow, so I haven't really got around to ride with her that much. I will get around to doing that, but not right now. Not right now. And here I have Power Smash, which is my strongest horse. He is a stallion as well, and he's gorgeous, he's huge, he's large. I love Shires, they're so beautiful. And I can't wait to get him out and play more with him. But the fact that I got so many horses is just like, who will I take out first? It's madness. Here we have a Jorvik Wild Horse, which actually is one of the horses that changes color. He is red and black when he's in the wild, but when he's in here, well, not in his stable, but when he's outside in Jorvik stables, for example, just outside, he is all black, and then he will change as you run out into the wild. So he's a very magical horse. We got my starter. He's called Small Blaze because he was a small horse, the wild one. I just forgot to mention that. My starter horse is Dusk Wings. He's a dark horse. He's decent. I think he's rather fine. Haven't spent too much time with him, and I blame myself for that. Here we have my Hanoverian. Is that how you say it? Hanoverian. I think so. Called Hot Desire. And that, I know that's a questionable name, but really it's just because his color is so warm and so beautiful. I just found this horse so outstandingly beautiful that I could not help to buy it, because at first I was like, oh, it's just like a classic horse, nothing special about it, but the Hanoverian is such a beautiful horse. All of the colors, I absolutely love them, so that's why I got this guy. And he's Hot Desire because I desired him so much I had to get him, and his color is so warm. Here we have Spirit Brother, and he's one of the Akal, how do you pronounce that? Let me just see. It doesn't even say, does it? Can I even discover what species he is? Yeah, Morgan. So if I write him, I can see what species he is. But he is the one horse bred in the world that has been considered the most beautiful, the absolute most beautiful. I think it was actually official. He's an Akal Teke. Akal Teke, if I'm pronouncing that right, which I'm probably not, and I apologize for that. So he is wild now as well, and I just had to get him, even though he is the starter animation, the starter model. I just had to get him because look at the shiny pattern, and he looks like Spirit as well. So he is Spirit's brother, hence the name Spirit Brother. Yes, it never stops. You better brace yourself because I have weird tendencies. And here we have Astorch, which I like to call Asti, because he's named after a horse in real life that I actually know and I visit a lot. So he's Asti. And he's very beautiful. He is my highest level horse right now. And we got Rain, which is Rainbow Rain, because you had to choose 2 options for the name, so it's Rainbow Rain. I'm actually tempted to take Rainbow Rain out and run around with her for a bit, because, well, we gotta pick one. I mean, well, Loki already got his chance, so we should probably pick another one to go wild with, right? So now we have Rain. Rain always looks pretty sad when she's moving around. Oh, she doesn't even have the pet. That is... How do you even do that without having a saddlebag on? That's so cool. That was Dashy Wolf Hope. She's wild as well. Hello there. Hello there. Yeah, we're horses. Very beautiful horses. Oh, she's a lippy. Oh, she can do the freaking moves. I love that. Yes. It's so amazing. It's so cool. Did I express how cool it was? It's stunning. I absolutely love it. Let me just go out and be wild for a second here and just run. I love the American Paint horse. She's just gorgeous. This pattern is perfect for her. She doesn't look entirely like Rain from Spirit, but she's just, you know, I really love her. And not just because she's Rain, not just because she is Rain from Spirit. She's not. I just figured when I started the game, I got these horses very early on. I was like, I want all the ones from Spirit, and I want to use the elaborate, and I love Spirit's colors, and I do because I grew up with them. He's such a beautiful horse with the cream and the black colors. So let's just run a little bit as a wild horse. Look at her. She's always so strange. I like this animation for these horses. They look so powerful. It's the American Quarter Horse animations, by the way, in case you're wondering. But nonetheless, if you want more Star Stable Online, please just let me know, because I would love to do more videos for you guys. Maybe do some quests, some of the good quests, some races, and like I said, buy horses and explore. And I still have a lot to unlock. I'm only level 14. I have some way to go. But if you want to see it, just let me know, and I very much appreciate it. And that's it for the wild horses this time. I could see myself doing more soon, but that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. So long!